Hello and welcome back to Vampire Survivors. I want to make the biggest garlic that I can. And my plan in order to do so is to take this Awake Arcana, which gives you 5% area each time you use a revive. So I'm going to take this. I'm going to get another 2 revives from Tiragisu. I'm going to be playing Krochi to get another 2 revivals. So we can get a maximum number of 8 revivals, which should result in a bonus 40% area, along with the base 10% we have, along with, obviously, the Candelabrador for another total 50%. So we should get 100% bonus area. That is currently the most area I know I can get. I don't think I know of any of the other ways to increase area size, so that is the plan for the first build. So, I'm gonna play Krochi. And I'll just play Mad Force, because I just like Mad Force, but I'm not gonna do like any fancy try to bypass the typical 6 passive limit. I'm just gonna take whatever I want. I'm not gonna like intentionally hold off on taking things because I can find them on the map. So even if I can find Pomerol on the map here, I don't care. I'm just gonna take any Pomerol I find while leveling up. We're gonna intentionally ram our face into enemies because we want to spend these revives as soon as possible. Can I get a garlic from the get-go? Because here's what... Oh, we can, okay. I was gonna restart to run whenever I don't get the garlic. Because I want garlic. I want garlic, Candelabrador, and I'll just pick some other random things that I think sounds fun with a big area. Like I'll maybe try Lightning Ring, Santa Water, and I'll see what else comes up. Should we just go on Maniac just to have more enemies? We can pick it up. Now I said I wasn't gonna do like any cheesy past 6 passive items, but like right now I don't want to think about if I'm gonna go Skull Maniac or not, so just not worry about that for now. I don't need wings. I wasted all my rerolls early, which is kind of silly of me. The smart thing would just be to restart and get a garlic without using all my rerolls, but we'll see what happens. There's no guarantee we're gonna succeed on the first attempt anyways. Candelabrador, that's exactly what I want, to make a bigger garlic zone. I'm not sure what other tarot cards I'll go for. Probably something like increased healing one. I don't know. Doesn't really matter too much. We might have to choose them based on what we need to actually survive the run, because I don't really think like this build, like specifically the garlic thing, is gonna be good. I just want to have a large garlic. Makes sense to pick up the axes, you know, because we have Candelabrador already, so we'll do that. Not to mention, I've started liking axes a lot more now that we have the axes to the slash thing that buffs the damage, but much more importantly, the bounce card allows it to bounce around. Sadly, Song of Mana isn't affected by area as far as I know. I don't care about gold, I'll banish Stone Mask. Just walk on this bat. Because it's fine to get taken out. How many revives do we have? 4 more. I gotta keep track so we don't accidentally kill ourselves more than necessary, though. Yeah, give me more garlic. Why not? And the nice thing about actually taking Santa Water for once is that allows me to pick up a Tract Orb without feeling like I'm wasting a potential evolution. So Tract Orb remains one of my favorite passive items, but Santa Water is not really very high up on my preferred active items. But I will take it. This is going to be interesting to see how big these little splashes will get. If I'm taking Lightning Ring, I should take Duplicator, so we will. Just for that Thunder Leap. I love garlic on this map, just for the, whatchamacallits, the flying bats to come across the map. see, level up garlic. It's not that great, but you can get decently far with just garlic in this map, I think. You can get to 12 minutes on just garlic, I think. And that was before I even had things upgraded, so maybe even further now. What other items do I want? I'm curious if you have like the Sun Tarot card that buffs the Fire Wand, if the explosions the Fire Wand costs scale with area. Because if they do... Ooh, Gatiamari might be fun, because the little cats, they get pretty big. Let's do it. Why not? Why not? Now we just need a Thunder Loop. Alright, give me another duplicator. Not to mention we already have the Clover from trying to evolve the Cross, and the Clover helps the cats trigger the AoE things more often. Level up Santa Water. If it wasn't for the fact that this guy starts with the Cross, I would actually not want the Cross in this build though, but it is what it is. Give me a Tractor Orb. And this bat take me down. I like to use my revives as soon as possible just to get the extra stats, even though there's like no real reason to, it's fun. Come back here, you glowy super bat, thank you. How many revives do we have left? 2. We need to get Tiragisu at some point before we fill up all 6 slots, so we can spend Tiragisu. That's probably like the hardest thing to get, I would assume, because Tiragisu seems to be like relatively rare. Not like super rare, but just like kinda rare. Not as rare as like the flowers, the minecarts, the cherry bombs, and the bones. They're even more rare, which is a shame because I'd like to see them more often, but I don't specifically want to play those characters. Lightning Ring, thank you. Now we're just gonna be a bit cautious with the passives. What kind of things do I actually want from the passives? I want Pomerola. And other than that, I think we're free to pick whatever. So if I'm free to pick whatever, I would probably go... Most things don't benefit the garlic, so... let's do Candelabrador for more area. Spinach would benefit the garlic. Other than that, I could just take cooldown just to help the rest of my build be more consistent. I don't think that would be too bad either. I'm already destroying the skeletons. Where's the mantis? There's not supposed to be a mantis here. There we go. I have one more revive, yeah. I'm gonna use it. There we go. And now we actually have to play the game normally. Until we get Tiragisu. And once we get Tiragisu, we have to stay alive until we get both levels. Because otherwise we have to get lucky again, I assume, to find it once more. And I don't know, like, once you spend both Tiragisu, can you get it again afterwards? I don't think you can. Because I've never had that happen before. But it would be kind of cool if you could, because that would mean another 10% area. And potential, like, continuously 10% more and more every time you can get Tiragisu back again, but I don't believe that's possible. That would be crazy, though. I'll be a bit careful. I'm still playing as if I have revives. We get one revive at level 33, so gotta keep an eye on the level. Did look for some Poyo in the meantime, some chicken. There we go. There's a little bit of chicken. We have a lot of health and armor thanks to all the times we used revives already. I think it's fun to try this kind of build, because usually when you, at least usually when I pick this character and I go max revives, I tend to think, oh, I should go the pistols, because they scale with the amount of revives you have. But it's kind of fun to play one where you intentionally waste every revive in order to get buffs for your other weapons. And most of the buffs you get from using revives aren't too significant, but it's one of the few ways you can access more area. Right, getting projectile speed and duration you can do with the tarot card that gives you the 200% bonus. But there's no such tarot card for area, so... I think it would be cool if there was either a weapon or a tarot card that makes it so you gain area based on your health. So the more health you have, the bigger area you get. Maybe it makes your character bigger. Kind of funny. I really like how many enemies there are when you have the curse. So... maybe I should make my 6th item just Skull-a-Maniac. Just so I can stay true to what I said about not intentionally, like, not going for 7 passives by running around the map. Give me more area. And garlic is getting bigger. Still no Tiragisu though, which is a bit spooky. That's why I shouldn't have wasted my rerolls. Might have to use some skips to stay safe. We'll see. Garlic 7. In order to save myself the trouble of rolling Pomerola naturally, I could just run down and hello Marcus, welcome. Ding ding ding. You can run down and get the Pomerola down here. Just for convenience. But running around the map to pick up passives means not actively killing every enemy to get XP, so it feels a bit slow. Depends on which wave we're on, I suppose. I really want to be as strong as possible by the time I get to the skeleton wave, because the skeleton wave is my favorite part of this level. The 11 minutes wave. Ooh, that's good XP. Garlic 8. Are we close? We are close. I want more things I can use to make even more enemies spawn. I don't need them to be stronger, I just want more enemies. I really like mowing through a horde of enemies, it's just fun. I'm almost at level 33, so I will get another revive soon. These are some big cats. Alright, do we have max area now? Yes, we do. So we got currently 85%. We can get another 15%, 5% from getting level 33, and 10% from getting Tiragisu as a drop. Giant mantis. There it is. Let's see if I can evolve the garlic. Is garlic the only weapon I've maxed? No, I've also maxed the cross, so we probably get Heaven Sword instead. I would like the garlic bread, as I call it. Soul Eater. This cat is stuck. Yeah, Heaven Sword. I expected as much. I don't know how it prioritizes which things it upgrades. There's definitely some kind of priority system. I don't think it's just left to right either. I think it's something else, but I might be wrong. Alright, 20 seconds until the best wave. It's a shame we didn't get the garlic for it, but I don't think it makes much of a difference. We can level up the cat a bit. Oh yeah, I should also be trying to use my new revive now. Guess we'll be able to use that once the werewolves show up. Alright, skeletons! Give me XP. This is hands down the best wave of any map, I think. Ooh, gimme. Axe. I don't want any of these. Let's banish the bracer. When is the game gonna give me Kiragisu? Come on. This is probably gonna be a tarot card. Yep. Let's see. What will we choose? Probably healing is doubled or slash. Probably be quite good as well. I think slash is actually better. Still no Tiragisu. Come on, game. You know what I want. Seems like the AoE on the lightning strike is quite big as well now. Yeah. Lightning ring 8. Gatti amari. Angry cats. Alright. And the werewolves get me? I need to drop my health somehow. You can damage me. Well, you'll probably die first, yeah. Hey, garlic bread. Now it's gonna be even harder to die though, because I'm gonna have lifesteal. We'll find something eventually that can take me down, probably. Problem is I'm knocking them away from me. But I am taking damage, so it's probably fine. Even the cats have a chance to damage me, but I think they only do 1 damage. Come on, werewolves. You used to be the scariest wave in the game for me. Now you can barely even kill me when I'm trying to get killed. There we go. That is a pretty big garlic zone, but I need to make it be bigger. Come on, Kiragisu. That's all I need. That's not Tiragisu. Oh, I can actually see the healing now. There's like hearts coming to me. That's still not Tiragisu. Why does Tiragisu have to be so rare? It's not even that good. It just sounds good, but it's not that good. Oh, we might have to use those skips soon, because it's not giving me what I want. Come on, game. It's a single Tiragisu too much to ask? I'm actually taking a lot of damage now, which is a bit spooky. Level up the cats. Maybe they can save me. Problem with the cats is they make it hard to see what's going on. You're just gonna hope that they kill everything in the cat fight zones. Ooh, a chest. Upgrade something. Hey, Death Sickle. Death Spiral. I always call it Death Sickle. It's even not supposed to be like a sickle, it's supposed to be a scythe, but it looks more like a sickle to me. Gatti amari. Clover, where is my Tiragisu? Eh? Labora. Surprisingly enough, the AoE from the Santa Water isn't even that big. Okay, now it's getting a bit bigger. Where is the Tiragisu? No? None of these. None of these either. Still no. It's still a no. Finally, thank you. It's starting to get worried. Now I just need to level up. The Tiragisu, that is not me. Well, I need to level up to level Tiragisu, I suppose, so. Come on, give me level. There we go. Now I need to lose them. Which seems surprisingly easy right now. Have to run into the enemies as fast as I can. Oh, now I cannot take damage because they're frozen in time. Ah, come on. That's unfortunate. And revive. And one more time. It can almost reach the top of the screen, but it doesn't get as close to reaching the bottom. Yeah, damage me. Thank you. Now I'll probably get myself killed by trying to get the Skull of Maniac. Just because it sounds fun. It's gonna make it very obvious and sad that this build is probably not good enough to make it to 30 minutes. Spellbinder or Empty Tome? I'll go Empty Tome. Because I think the only thing that benefits more from Spellbinder would be Labora and maybe the cats. But Empty Tome benefits the cats, the sword, the Death Spiral, the Labora, and the Thunder Loop. The only thing that doesn't benefit from the book is the garlic. There's a lot of things that don't benefit the garlic, to be honest. Can I beat you? Thank you. I guess we'll get a 7th passive by picking up the Skullomaniac, just to have more enemies spawn. I mean, having more enemies spawn shouldn't affect us, but the fact that they have more health is going to be a problem. Since I don't think our DPS is that high. Maybe the next tarot card is going to help us. If I get the bounce for the Death Spiral, that's going to be really good. And there we go. And now we wait. See if they can get to us. I've got some good AoEs going on. I think thematically the Death Spiral doesn't fit too much. It's just because it evolves from Candelabrador, it was convenient. So I don't know what would fit better. I don't know if there's a lot of weapons that kind of like work really well with area bonuses. Apart from some of the ones that are really difficult to get, like Cherry Bomb is probably good, but odds of getting Cherry Bomb is very rare, so very low odds. Seems we got solid defense though for now. What else would be a good weapon? If only the Song of Mana scale with area, but it doesn't. Miss. Buff the enemies a bit. Okay, buff them a lot, actually. What could be replaced in the build? I'd love to replace the cross, but that comes with the characters, so that would be an interesting thing to add to the game. Kind of like the reroll, the banish, and the skip. If they added like one of those consumable clicks that removes an item from your build, so you can replace it with something else. That way you can take characters that start with certain items and get rid of that starting item if you don't want it in your build. Let's see, we could give the sword bounces, we can give the axe bounces, or that sickle I mean, which I think is what we should do. Or we can get projectile speed or fire things for this that we don't have. We'll go with this one. Bouncing spirals. I think since we have both slash and bouncing sickles, the sickles are probably strong enough to just carry us through the game now by themselves. And all of this AoE stuff otherwise is just a good way to weaken anything that gets close to us. What I'm curious about with the Santa Water or Labora is that I wonder if each zone applies damage individually, so that if there is an enemy inside all of these zones, they take damage from all of them at once. So if that's the case, they probably take a lot of damage if they get close to me. But they're not even getting that close, so I guess we won't find out. You can't even see the garlic zone because of the labora. It's pretty big. How dangerous is it for me to like run towards the enemies? Pretty dangerous actually. I mean, I don't take too much damage, but like I do take damage. Kind of proves the point that it's not the garlic that's killing stuff, even though we got a super spicy garlic. If I wanted to make the garlic more spicy, I should have gone for spinach, but I don't think it would make too much of a difference. Ultimately, the garlic isn't meant to do big DPS. That's kind of just like a bonus of the garlic, but the purpose of the garlic is to weaken enemies to knock back, which is why we knock enemies so far back if I go into them like this. Despite having curse level 10 now, these guys are not coming too fast. Yeah, I have 100% curse. And they're still pretty slow. Unless it's the game lagging. Doesn't it feel like it's lagging now? What other kind of builds could I do? Because there's no reason to use Croci with revives to do projectile speed or duration, because you have characters that give 1% projectile speed or duration per level. So by the time you've done 40 levels, you will get more from doing those than from doing this guy with revives. I hope they add a character that does area bonus. 1% per level. That'd be so fun. Not because it's good or anything, just it's very satisfying to see visually everything gets bigger and bigger. Same for speed and duration. Duration is kind of hard to notice visibly unless you have a lot of it. Projectile speed to a certain point is noticeable, and then after that everything just moves so fast that you don't really like see the projectiles that well anymore. But I think it's fun if you combine it with a bouncing build. I did a bouncing build with the character that starts with a minecart, because that's pretty much the only way to guarantee the minecart. But maybe I should do a bouncing build with the character that gets projectile speed, just to see what it looks like when they bounce faster. That could be interesting. That character starts with... what do they start with? Is that the character that has the cats? So we would have super speedy cats. I would really like it if they gave that character the ability to start at level 2 instead of 1, or start with an extra weapon. Just because level 1 cats feel so useless when it's your only weapon. You have like no reliable way to kill enemies. You just kind of like have to wait for the cats to randomly kill something for XP. I mean, you can still do the revive Arcana with those characters and then spend all your revives to get around 40% bonus, because Kurochi only gives you another 10%, one from the bonus revive he gets from level 1 and another one from the 33. So not going Kurochi is not that big of a difference. The only reason I went Kurochi is because it's the only way to get a last 10% area, because there's no other really sources of it as far as I know. Like, look at how big these swords are. It's hard to tell normally, because they move so fast across the screen, and very often they move in, like, a way where their, the tip of the blade moves forward, which really doesn't emphasize their size. If they moved sideways, it would emphasize their size, but it doesn't make a whole lot of sense for it to move sideways. Oh, we are actually beating the map with this weird garlic build. And I think it's mostly due to the death spiral. I think when we beat it, it's going to tell us that that did the most damage. Unless the cats surpassed it, which is also possible. Although I think Death Spiral has the best chance, simply because it's the weapon we have that's the most likely to reach enemies at the edge of the screen, whereas the cats, they kind of centered around the middle, Labora centers around the middle, Garlic around the middle, Thunder Loop hits a bit of everything. I'm not sure how strong it is. And between Death Spiral and the Heaven Sword, I think Death Spiral has more projectiles, so... a chest or something? No? I need more range on the attract orb. I still have to walk back and forth to pick up things. If you focus your ears, you can hear the sound of 1,000 angry kittens running around. Give me all the XP before the Reaper comes. All the XP, please. Not that it matters, but... Ooh, a cross. Don't mind if I do. And down we go. Ra-pa-pa-pa-pa. What to do next? Let's have a look at these. Because it also gives max health, armor, might, duration, and speed. Yeah. But there's nothing that, like, scales in any fancy way with health and armor. Might is just straight up damage, and duration and speed would be better to go. This and this. Healing is doubled. Listed weapon projectiles gain up to 3 bounces. Right. Did want to try playing Arca again, now that I have the thing that makes this stronger, just like playing with this from the beginning to see if it's any good. I've also unlocked some more bonus characters, secret ones. Let's see. Is there anything fancy we could do? If I'm doing a bounce build, then like the ideal weapons for bounce build would be you take both the bounce arcanas, which is kind of like you have to be lucky to get them both, and then you go Holy Wand, Thousand Edge, Death Spiral, Heaven's Sword, Hellfire, and then you want either Carello or Fiera del Trofelo or Eight the Sparrow. But I'm thinking, because I'm not a big fan of going these without having both. It just feels a bit, I don't know, strange. But obviously if we're doing bounce, you don't want them to evolve because this one doesn't bounce. And this one is super rare to get, so I think I might like use this as my backup. Because this just naturally bounces. I might try to do a build with actually, if I play the character with the most projectile speed, because that was what I was gonna do, because I've done a bounce build with this character before. And it was fun. But what if I make him fast? Really fast, bouncy projectiles. But we have to luck out and get the bounces on. If I start with the card that gives me projectile speed, I have to be really lucky to get both the bounce cards. And if I'm gonna go for bounces, library might be fun. Let's give library a try. And then we pick projectile speed. And then we pick up this for a free level. And then we take Magic Wand. And then we'll probably get unlucky several times, not get the Arcana cards I want. Which is a bit of a shame because you have to get to 20 minutes in to kind of try it. Maybe I should, if we fail in the first attempt, we'll swap to hurry mode. I think seems like a fair way to do it. Problem with hurry mode is we might not survive. Yeah, give me Empty Tome. We are getting Heaven's Sword eventually, so over. We are getting the Axis, so we'll get Candelabrador. We'll get Bracer. We're not going to have anything that gives us easy XP pickup, which is going to be a bit annoying. But it is what it is. Now, if I just had the thing I made up, where you can replace a weapon with something else to get it out of your build, I would pick a way to replace the cat with something else. Give me Fire Wand. I want that early on. At least we have some backup tarot cards we could take if we don't get what we want, because taking Slash as a backup or the Sun as a backup are both good options. But it's not what we're going for, so it's still going to be frustrating. Just level up the empty tome, I guess. Not getting what I want. At least we're getting a decent amount of XP. So I want cross and axe as my final two weapons, I believe. Cross, thank you. As for passives, we want the tome, we want the bracer, we want the clover, we want the candelabrador, we want the spinach. And as for cats, we can go whatever we want. So I guess I'll actually take an attractor then. Unless there's anything else I need for the build, which I don't think there is. Because having an attractor would be nice, since we don't have, we're not gonna get Gorgeous Moon. Yeah, I'll take the attractor up then. Hopefully I didn't mess up. When is this mummy gonna go down? I guess all of these are mummies, just different sprites actually. We'll focus on damage for now. Another thing in that tractor we could have taken was XP crown, simply because levels give us projectile speed. But I think we'll ultimately get more levels from having a tractor, so that we can pick up more XP than having the crown. Might be wrong, but I just find that when you don't have a tractor, a lot of XP just gets left around. Gatti amari. Meraviglioso. I probably can't pronounce that correctly, but it's fine. Those are some speedy cats. Well, they're maxed now, I guess. Wasn't really my goal, but it is what it is. At least that means we won't get them in menus anymore. Just silver lining to everything. Just max this. Ow. How am I not getting anything new? Oh, a chest. There is one secret character I don't have, which is the one you need to like do file manipulation or editing to get, which is such a shame because that one gives you randomized stats and you can get some like really broken results, and that's like ideal for what I want to do with the game right now, just like mess around and do silly things. But I don't want to do save editing or file manipulation, whatever it is. At least not unless the devs explicitly say that you're supposed to do that to get the character, and it's not like an exploit or anything. One of my cats grabbed like the time stop thing and they got time stopped themselves. That's funny. For a moment there, the knives were so slow moving that I could almost catch up to them. I would love to have like a build that's based around having as little projectile speed as possible. So that instead of shooting projectiles, you kind of just like leave them around as like slow moving damage zones. But I guess a lot of projectiles, they disappear after hitting an enemy, so it wouldn't be that helpful unless they have like infinite pierce through or whatever it's called. Give me magic 1-3. I'm concerned about not having enough damage to survive some upcoming waves, even though this is like the easiest map. I don't really remember the waves all that well. I don't want any of these. Bye-bye. Imagine not giving me an axe. Ridiculous. There's so many cats on the screen now. Dang. Oh, there's a boss here. Still no axe. Give me my axe. Oh, I didn't even give a chest? Wow. Cheapskates. Fire wand. Like fire wand I feel would be good with like slow moving projectile speed. Unless you have the balancing ones, in which case fast is good. Yeah, give me cross. I'm taking a lot of damage. And I'm not doing that much damage, which is a bit spooky. I'm like being forced to the bottom of the screen. Where is my axe game? Do I need to get Gimli so he can say, "Oh, my axe"? So I kind of need that right now. Fire wand? Fire wand? Oh, give me these. I do have a revive, but I'd rather not use it, you know? Just in case. But this might be the just in case moments. But every gamer knows to not use consumables because you might need it later. Even if later never comes. Maybe later is now, but gamers don't care. Don't use consumables, just save them for the moment that's never gonna come. Where's my axe? Oh, give me this. Whee! Oh, a chest. Holy wand. Hallelujah. Where's my axe now? At least I could do good damage now. And we'll get another tarot card soon. So we get to see how unlucky we are. They show us 4. How many tarot cards are in the game right now? Like 7? And we picked 1, so it shows us a selection of 4 out of 6 or something. I'm not sure if it's actually 7 in the game. I'm just making a random guess for that. So we have like a 66% chance to get the card we want, and then... Oh, actually, we have higher chance than that, because no. Wait, we want 2 cards out of 6. Yeah. But there's the scenario when 1 shows up, 2 shows up, and the other 1 shows up. Meaning there's 3 scenarios out of... no, I can't do probability math in my head like that. That's just a pain. Because it's not as simple as, like, 2 out of 6. So, I mean, it might be as simple as 2 out of 6, but, like, to actually, like, account for every outcome, I would have to simulate every possible 4 cards I could see. It's been a while since I've done probability in my head, so I'm not sure if I am in the right headspace for that right now. Let's just say it's 66% chance to get one of the cards. It's not even... I mean... If there's 2 cards we want and we get to see 4 and there's a total of 6 cards, that means there's only 1 scenario where we don't get either one, because that's when both of them are not shown and it shows us the 4 other ones. So out of all the scenarios, there's only 1 that doesn't give us anything we want. The question is how many scenarios, like how many different outcomes there are. But... ultimately, all we need to know is that we have really good odds on this one. So I get to be salty if we don't get them. There we go, we got one of them. Now, where's my axe? 'Cause I don't see it. I don't see my axe. What's that a reference to? There's some movie where someone says something, where's my something, I don't see it. Because I don't see it. This game is very dead set on not giving me an axe. It's not even rare. Normally I don't want the axe. Now that I want it, it's like, nah. There we go, about time. To max things out, I suppose. So right now we have the cross bouncing and we have magic bouncing, I think, right? Yes. So I guess I should focus on evolving the fire wand next. Be most beneficial to me. So what is my projectile speed right now? 106%. Would be nice if there was a way to show this on the screen all the time, because I have to like keep pausing to see what it's at any given time, because it keeps going up and down. Like, what is it now? Now it's 107. Okay. Oh, maybe it doesn't show even. This is probably just my projectile speed from my items. This is probably like 30%. I probably have 10% base, and I'm level 58, so that's 98%. Do I have percent from something else? Maybe I have more than 10% base. Maybe I have 20%. Either that or I'm not accounting for something. So maybe it doesn't even tell me the dynamically changing one. So it would go down again. Meaning that once we have the plus 200% projectile speed, we're hitting 300%. And that's actually regardless of if the 200% is additive or multiplicative. I assume it's multiplicative, but I don't know, because otherwise negative 50% wouldn't make any sense. Because if it was additive, and it gives you negative 50% additively, then you would go below 0% projectile speed at the beginning. And I assume that would mean they move backwards. But that doesn't happen when you pick the projectile speed arcana, so I assume it's a multiplicative with your base projectile speed. So when I have plus 200% projectile speed from the tarot card, it just triples my projectile speed. So if I have 50%, it's 150. If I have 100%, it's 300, etc., etc. And when it says 200%, I assume it means 200% bonus, not 200% of my current amount. Because if it's 200% of my current amount, then that means 100% would go to 200%. But if it's a 200% bonus, that means my 100% would go to 300%. I assume it means bonus. I think it says so in the tarot card. That it goes from negative 50% to 200% bonus. Yeah, I'll go axe. Axe again. How about the maxed fire wand I have? That explains why I'm not seeing it. There is a chest here, so maybe I can level it up. Unless my axe goes to 8 first. Oh yeah, Heaven's Sword as well. That one is bouncing too right now, right? I think so, but sometimes it's hard to tell because the Heaven's Sword already does like a boomerang thing, where it flies into a direction and then it turns and then it flies back. But it does that before hitting the wall, so you can tell that it hits a wall, it bounces, then it slows down, turns back, and then hits a wall again, I think. And now it's moving way too fast for me to be able to tell. Bam, bam, bam. Hey, Hellfire. That's what I like to see. I really like how the sprite for the Hellfire looks. That's really nice. And with all the ways to buff it now, I like it quite a lot more. Oh, now they move fast. They actually look smaller when they move fast. It's kind of interesting. Kind of makes sense. I wonder if they're actually smaller or if it's actually just like the optical illusion of it. It really does look like they're smaller when they move fast. Oh yeah, that's a thing too. Is that, yeah, that's everything. Yeah, not having bounces on the death spiral when you have this much particle speed just seems silly because it just leaves the screen really fast. In which case, having them be slow feels better because then you can kind of like move along with them and keep them on the screen. But eventually you should get so much partial speed that even when we have negative 50%, things should still be quite fast. But I would like a visual indicator to tell us when the tarot card is in max effect or when it's in minimum effect. Just simply because I want to know when I'm seeing the craziest speed on screen, because once things get very fast, it's kind of hard to tell if it's at its fastest. So I just need the game to tell me for me, so I can just, I don't know, not worry about it. Put a little like pendulum indication somewhere. Having a tarot card for area would also be interesting, just to have like, you can see, if you go garlic, you can see the garlic zone shrink and increase in size, and shrink and increase in size. And if you had plus 200% area as a tarot card, along with like the max area build that I did before, the garlic would cover the entire screen. Pretty certain. You do need a lot of percent to make, it depends on how they calculate it, but like, typically speaking, you would probably need a lot of percent to make it be noticeably bigger once it's very large. But 200% multiplicative is a lot. Even additive, it's a lot. Considering, like, you can't even actually realistically get more than 100% area right now, so at the moment, additive area is kind of better if it's 200%, or at least equal. At its worst, it's equal. But if they add a character that has 1% area per level or something, in addition to a tarot card, then obviously having multiplicative would be a lot better. So how's my projectile speed looking right now? 159. So even when it's cut in half, I have plus 75%. Yeah, they do move quite fast. The only time they look like they move slow is when I have the negative 50% and I move in the same direction as them. So that makes them look like they move relatively slow. Have I run past the books? Are there no books on the map? I haven't picked up any. Oh, only 40 seconds until we find out if we're unlucky and don't get the last tarot card I want. I tend to not get all the tarot cards I want. I tend to get 2 of the ones I want and then not the 3rd one. I did not mean to click chicken there. One mouse up here just in case. Oh, a tractor orb. Give me XP! I didn't even pick up most of it. I guess it's because it spawned afterwards, but figured out I would have passed more XP back here. I thought the attractor orb would pull that to me as well. Like, this one seemed a lot more effective. Unless that was like XP from the first one that was just slow at getting here, but I don't know. Oh, there's Krampus. I still call you Krampus even though you're not Krampus. Chest. Alright, legendary. Gives me time to pour myself a glass of Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola. It's so tasty. My money bags, not a tarot card? Come on. Come on, game. I never need money. Money is useless to me. Unless it's real money, in which case it's very valuable because I don't have any. It's a good thing that there's devs out there making really good and also cheap games for people like me who can't afford fancier games. And not only are they really good and cheap games, they're also really good cheap games that run on my computer. Oh, this game is so nice. I need more like this. Just more games like this. I can just chill, do silly builds, get like the satisfaction of destroying everything. Yeah, this is nice. Not to mention all the effort they're putting into updating and adding more stuff to the game. It's really good that this game took off, and a lot of people are playing it and buying it, because the devs really deserve it. Alright. Let me be lucky. Let me be lucky. Of course not, never lucky. Ah, never lucky. I'll take Heart of Fire then. What are those like shadowy things I see every now and then? Look like little rifts? Is that a weapon of mine causing that, or is that the enemy that's doing that? I don't even know. Well, I'm not getting bouncing daggers and axes then. Another thing that's not bouncing because of that? I don't think so. Because the wand, the Hellfire, and the Heaven Sword, they bounce from the tarot card I have. Whereas the other tarot card gives bounces to daggers, sickle, not a sickle, it's a scythe, and the two guns. What if there was a tarot card that took weapons that already bounce and makes them not bounce, but gives them some other benefits? That would be a bit weird, but interesting. Which I suppose is part of what the Arcana cards are for, to take things and make them interesting, either in new ways or different ways. Now. Which map has the most of these things that I'm using? Dairy Plant has Candelabrador and a Tract Orb. The Basic Forest, I don't remember what it's called, has Clover and Spinach. And then this level has the Book, and then the Tower has the Bracers. I guess either Dairy Plant or Forest would be the best ways to get this build going quickly. I'm considering trying to do this build one. Oh, I died. Yeah. That's excellent time. Oh, I have a revive. Never mind. Yeah, I'm thinking of doing this, trying again, either on the Forest or Dairy Plant, but on Hurry mode. But if I do Hurry mode, I think I'll struggle with the Dairy Plant, because in my opinion, the Dairy Plant, Dairy Factory, whatever it's called, the Dairy level, I think that's the hardest level, like the most dangerous level. There's a lot of waves there that are like threatening, and when doing like hyper-specific builds that are mostly for doing silly things and not necessarily good builds, I might struggle with, especially since I got Curse 5 or 50% by default. So I think I might do the Forest. So how's my speed? 180%. Oh, there's a boss behind me. Can I get him? Can I get him? Can I get him? Nope, he's getting me. And we're dead. Well, that's a swap map. the forest. I mean, we might not even pick up the passives. We'll see. We'll go this again though. Come on, Gatti Amari, do something. Oh, imagine if we got a cat fight at the very beginning. Give XP. I guess that's a drawback of picking this level. You don't get like a green XP at the beginning to give you a free level. Magic wand, thank you very much. This hurry mode, so there's gonna be no mercy from the game at this moment. The waves are gonna progress really fast. So we might not even survive this level, because this level is no freebie either. If we want to do hurry mode and have it be easy, we should probably stick to the library. I don't want any of these, excuse you, game. I guess I'll take the clover. Helps the cats. Would be nice if I could use my rerolls from the Arcana card menu. We'll probably add a different reroll for that eventually. Knife. Ow. Give me XP. Give me better cats. I feel like when I play this character, the music gets more intense whenever I level the cats or something. I think that's what it does. It's pretty cool. Go magic wand over knife. I just prefer magic wand more than knife. Because knife requires me to face whatever I want to hit. And magic wand doesn't. And facing what you want to hit is a bit tedious when typically you want to run away or around what you're... the enemies. So when you do that, you don't hit them with the daggers. Level 3 cats. Let's go. Oh, now I kind of want... Ooh. That is way too much of a stretch. There's this new Five Nights at Freddy's game. And in it there's a boss fight. Where when you fight the boss, whenever you make progress fighting the boss, the music like ramps up. And I would love to have an item related to that boss in this game. And whenever I leveled up the item, it does the same thing where it amps up the music. And it uses that boss's music from that game. But that would be such a stretch because they would have to collaborate with Five Nights to get that to happen. And even if they wanted to do that, that just seems like a very unlikely combo. But I just love that song. Ooh, we got a lot of weapon upgrades. It's pretty nice. I appreciate that game. Yeah, give me the bracer. Whenever I upgrade the daggers enough that I spit a lot of daggers, I just feel like that one meme where there's like, I think there's like a girl that's yelling at a guy. It's like drawn like a cartoon. There's a girl yelling at a guy, and there's like knives coming out of her mouth and going through the guy's chest, and she's like says something mean or something, depending on like what you want the meme to say. That's how I feel when I upgrade the knives in this, because I feel like I'm spitting knives at people. I kind of like how the characters that have increased duration per level or projectile speed per level, and probably the one that has damage per level as well. They have less max health than most characters. Which, sure, it's not a good thing to have less health, but it makes it very satisfying to pick up the chickens, because from your health bar, it looks like they heal more. Even though they heal the same, you just have a smaller health bar. It's very satisfying to see the health go high up when you pick up a chicken. Come on, kittens, take that chicken. Take the chicken, kittens. Take the chicken. You can do it. I believe. Oh god, I'm dying. I wasn't paying attention. Oh, I got my one revive. My one get out of jail free card. A lot of chests. More knives. I want the other chests too. One of them's gonna give me an Arcana card. That's a lot of skeletons. God, give me this other thing. More knives. Why not? Give me this. None of them gave me an Arcana card. Never mind. Alright. I'm not sure if we're well equipped to get a lot of XP out of this. Because I really wanted to get the wand up, but the game really wanted me to get the knives up, and as a result, I didn't really get either one up very high. Maybe the cats will save me by just killing a lot of skeletons for me. There's another chest. Oh, the plants haven't despawned yet? Oh no, this is trouble. Magic wand 6. Oh, god, I'm not even killing the skeletons. Give me this. Then I can run through, right? Is this when we take Tiragisu and then just hope that saves us for a little while, and then we'll just get rid of it later? I think it is. Give me my bounces. Cross, thank you. I was very tempted to take the second revive there, though. I probably should have, because here come the werewolves. I mean, who knows if they're werewolves? Maybe they're just bipedal wolves, you know? Maybe they're always wolves. In which case, they're not really werewolves, are they? They're wolves. Bee wolves, I don't know. But yeah, this wave is gonna be rough. Knife me. But by that, I don't mean like stab me with a knife. I mean like upgrade my knife. I am dying. Oh no. You know, sometimes getting the thing that kills everything on the screen is not a good thing, because that means it spawns new enemies from every single direction and you get surrounded right away. Whereas when you kind of like have them all behind you, it's a bit safer. Give me spinach, I guess, and give me knife 8, and give me tome 2, and run! I'm dying, I'm dying. There's no way I survive this. There's no way I survive this. Nope, there's no way I survive this. Let's give that another try, shall we? Should we try hurry mode on inlaid library? It's easier. It is easier. You can grab this right away. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. Ow. What did I just say? Okay, I didn't really want axe first, but it is what it is. I prefer knife or magic wand, something I can like control to get XP fast in the beginning. I don't want any of these. I'll take the bracer. Ow! Stop hitting me. Sand monsters? Not sure if that's what they are, but they remind me of the sand monsters from Link to the Past. Ow! I don't want any of these either, game. What is this luck? What is this luck? Honestly, you're gonna give me a second bracer and not any weapons, even though there's like 4 weapons I want. Oh, this is not a good start. Yeah, I guess more axes. Ow. Some of these axes are going in very strange directions. Guess more axes. The game does not want to give me knife, cross, fire wand, magic wand. There's so many things you could give me, game, that I want. No? It almost feels like the game rolls like a seed for what you're gonna find in your level ups early on. And that's probably not how it works, but it feels like it, because some runs it just feels like you will never get what you want, and it's gonna be the same for the entire run, not just like... not just the beginning. See what I mean? It really does feel like there's like an RNG seed assigned at the beginning of a round. Ow. Mm-hmm. Yikes. Oh, even more yikes. I've gotten 11 levels and I have 4 items. One of which I started with. Game. Really? Why are you doing this to me? Are you having fun, game? I thought I was the one I was supposed to have fun with the game, not the game having fun with me. Maybe it's just tired of me trying this build over and over again. They're like, try something else. I'm like, no. I'm trying this. We're doing silly builds. It's not about winning or losing, it's about having fun. Give me the clover. There's 2 mummies? Really? Give me the cross. Alright, we're getting somewhere. Oh no! Attract orb, yes. Knife? Some more cats. Yeah, of course we got 2 of the same one. That guy was fast. That was spooky. A tome, I'll take that. Even though I can pick it up on the left side of the map. There's 4 of them too. This is not gonna give me any XP because I haven't killed anything. I'm not really doing much damage, am I? I mean, the kill number is going up. Oh god, is this it? This is why hurry mode is so dangerous. What chest, though? At least the enemies don't do that much damage yet, so it's kind of forgiving, but still. Ooh, a triple level up? I need that. Yep. Only thing missing now is, well, me dying to these guys. What am I missing? I don't have time to check because I'm dying. And I'm dead. I haven't arrived yet, right? Yep. That was the first one, but still. I mean, there's a lot of XP, but I'm still dying. Like, I don't really have a way to kill things to get through here. I'm also stuck for some reason. I don't know why. Well, I'm dead. This is why hurry mode doesn't quite work. When I said I wanted like a mode where time moves twice as fast, I meant like everything is twice as fast, you know? The timer, the enemies, my weapons is kind of the most important part. I need my weapons to be twice as fast. Alright. Take 2. That can just take 4, isn't it? Game? Don't do this to me. You know what? I'm not playing this game with you. Nope. 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 No, 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 nope. Give me what I want. It's better than nothing. I know I said I wanted either knife or magic wand, and I went axes. Axes didn't feel that bad, actually. It kills multiple enemies, whereas the knife, like, I would have taken one for its wand, but we got a wand now, so it's fine. Although the wand isn't very fast yet, but it is what it is. Just focus on damage for now, because even if I take a tractor orb, I'm gonna need more damage to actually survive. So if the game would let me level up the wand a bunch so it has a good cooldown, it'd be kind of nice. Ow. You need a bracer. That was kind of risky. Nothing I want. It's not really letting me level up the magic wand, is it? There we go. I don't even know how good magic wand is at 8s. It's really good when you evolve it, but is it good at 8s? Or it evolves? Pick the cross. I do like cross early. I'll take spinach. Ow, ow, ow. Yeah, give me a knife. The more I pick up weapons, the less it's gonna make me pick up things I don't want. Like, where did the cross go? There was a cross there just now. Game? I needed that. More cats. I didn't think those things despawned. More cats, because it's not offering me anything else. More cats, I guess. It really likes offering me cats. I guess we'll take more cats. I feel like it usually doesn't pay off, but... Chest. What about more cats? Nah, knife, okay. Level 2. Level 2 knife. Axe. It's going better than last time, but the bar was kind of low for that, so... I guess I'll finally pick up the attract orb. Help me pick up some of this stuff. Magic wand. Something to keep the enemies off my back. And the Labrador. What else do we need? I don't have time to think about that because I'm dying. We need cooldown tome. We need Clover. And we need Fire Wand. Yeah, we're trying to get some cat fights. That's good. Now we just need a bit more luck so it happens more often, and a bit more area so it happens in a bigger area. The problem is, since I have a tracked orb, I'll often pick up the chickens, even though I want to give them to the cats, so the cats do more damage. We're getting to the point where I'm getting killed again. Maybe the cats will save me. Save me, cats! Uh-oh. Explodey person, go away. Can I have some more cats? Cats, can you save me? Ooh, triple level. That is useful. Although level 3 cross and dagger is not that useful. I actually think the spinach was the most useful thing there. Level 4 axe passes through more enemies. That's appreciated, but I'm still dying. Even with all this XP... here comes this wave again. Oh god, I felt safer on the top. Bigger area. Cats? Cats, please. Maybe some of these red gems will level me up. Can I hide in the cat zone? Can I have more cat zones? They're so small. I don't even know if they do a lot of damage right now. Magic wand. I really want to grab some of this XP that's all around, but I also can't leave the cat zones very easily. Maybe if I just stay here, the XP will eventually come to me. I need a new cat zone soon, though. Nope, no cat zones for me! Oh god, I'm dead. I need this XP. Nah, I'm dead. Oh, we have a revive. We have another revive. Finally got Fire Wand. Axe 7. Empty Tome. What is the thing we don't have? We don't have luck. I'll take both the revives and then we'll just try to get rid of them if we feel like we're safe again. But I don't feel like I'm safe. Not at all. Not even a little bit. I think we'll just lose the revives at some point now. We can just get like a chest to level up one of our weapons. Are any of them level 8s? Nope. The axe is almost level 8. So I guess I should prioritize that. I'm just randomly taking damage from these floating green things. Okay, give me a level first so I can level up my axe, preferably. I'm gonna reroll for axe. Thank you. It's probably not even gonna level up. It is. Okay, thank you. Okay, save me, axe. Give me one of the tarot cards I want. Yes. Getting the one for the axes would have been better, but oh well. Take what I can get. Chest, thank you. Having more attractor would be nice about now. Yeah, okay, a few more. Maybe this will give me one more. Yeah, it is. Level 3, hopefully that's plenty. I don't like spending too much time running around trying to pick up XP, but I also need to prioritize killing things. Knife. The best things to evolve now would be Magic Wand, Cross, and Fire Wand, but I can't evolve Cross unless I spend my Tiragisu and get Clover. I can't evolve the Wand now, so there we go. That should make things a lot safer. Going to level up the Fire Wand. Tracked orb a little bit higher. I'll have you kill me once. It's fine. And I have one more Reliant. Yep. One to confirm. Even though I see the Tiragisu on top, I just wanted to, like, absolutely confirm. Okay. Oh, we better not die anymore. I just threw both my revives out the window. Intentionally, but still. Now we're just gonna hope for Clover, which is gonna improve our cats as well, so... It's kind of an important one. In the meantime, I'll just level Fire Wand. Thank you. Should get more cat fights now. Just buff it up even more. I should max the knife though. Fire Wand is more important. Is my cross not maxed? I thought it was. Oh, it's not. We're getting decently powerful now. Now we just need to get lucky with the tarot cards. I'll take the spinach, why not? Knife. We're gonna be a boss soon. Is I'd like to ensure that my Fire Wand levels up next. I think that would be the most impactful. So I kinda wanna stay away from leveling Cross and Dagger to 8. Both at 7 right now. I don't want to hold off for too long. You're a boss, right? Give me chest. Give me chest. Fire Wand is 8, right? Yep. Hellfire. Thank you. That should be quite big. Cross 8. Knife 8. Cooldown 5. Area 5. And now the cat stones are getting big. Do they just grow with area and level, or do they also grow with the chickens? Because I feel like even when I had decent cat level and some area, it was very small. Chest, thank you very much. Oh, okay. Can we get multiple evolutions in one? That'd be cool. Yes, we can. Daggers and Heaven Sword. Is that all the evolutions? Yes, it is. So now I just need the tarot card. That's what it all hinges upon. We have like a 4 out of 5 chance to get it. I don't know. Please give it to me. Yes, thank you. We got the actual build. Okay, that seems effective. They're not even getting close now. That was the build I wanted. I mean, the cat's not a part of the build, but it's a necessary evil to get the character that gives me projectile speed. So I tried this once before with the minecart character, but I don't think the minecart adds too much to this build. Because it kind of just goes back and forth in the line. Whereas all the other stuff bounces kind of like everywhere. Like, I think it's cool that that's what the minecart does, it just... I don't know, I feel like it doesn't contribute too much. It gives you some safety because it's quite powerful where it is, but there's a lot of places where it isn't doing anything. Maybe we can make the minecart even bigger. Maybe I should try minecart. No, that's impossible. Well, it's not impossible, but it's like difficult to do. If I wanted to do like the maximum area build with the minecart, then I would have to play Krochi again and then hope to get the minecart. Otherwise, I would have to settle for 90% area with the guy who starts with the minecart, which is not different from 100%, but still. If you're doing max area, you should do max area, you know? But maybe I'll give it a try sometime. Not too, like... I don't think it's going to be so good that it's something that I want to try right away, you know? Might be a big minecart, but... If only I had like a little bit more reach on my track ropes, I could reach the bottom and the top. That would be very nice. Because I'm very lazy, and I don't like moving up and down. Let's just find somewhere to stand still for. Oh god, we're dying. Oh god, I didn't see this happening. Oh no. Don't kill me. Okay, I might be dead here. Yeah, give me some floor chicken for once. You know what? I will admit that floor chicken right now wouldn't be too bad. Let me just stand here and like do a little dance. You throw daggers everywhere. You do a bit up and down as well. Some of these skulls are getting uncomfortably close. Can I, like, have some of this XP? There's more chicken. It's not like I need money anyway, so... might as well take the chicken for once, you know? Okay, we're back to full health. That feels a bit better. We're actually doing pretty well. Doing a good job at overwhelming you right now. Well, we are only relying on projectiles pretty much. It can be a bit iffy, but We have a lot of balances and a lot of speed, so they are covering the screen quite well, even if they're projectiles. I mean, I can't even tell what they're covering because they're moving everywhere. Another chest, don't mind if I do. I do want more levels, though, to get more projectile speed, but it's kind of hard to when we were playing on hurry mode. We don't have that much time to gather XP. At least get a level 100 before we get killed by the Reaper. Ooh, assuming we even get killed by the Reaper, because these guys are getting close. I mean, I'll take chicken if I have to. It seems like doing a little dance to throw knives everywhere is quite effective, though. Maybe I should use the mouse. Ah, it feels weird. I like using WASD. Ooh, that's a lot of enemies. Would you like to give me some more XP, please? Give me this stuff. No, Reaper! Have mercy. Didn't even get a level 100. It was hurry mode, but I guess the build isn't, like, especially good. It's okay, though. It got through hurry mode, so it's not hurry mode with 50% curse. But it was also the easiest map, so I don't know. Not an amazing build, but also not a terrible build. But it was a fun build. That was the point. Not really doing builds for the sake of being good builds right now. Yeah, I do have first. Sometimes I unpurchase this to try like really bad builds. But I do tend to remember to buy it back. But that seems like a good time to end it for today. So, yeah. That was today's Vampire Survivors. I'm looking forward to the next update. I feel like I'm getting greedy for updates for this game, because whenever there's an update, I instantly go in a game, I do all the new stuff, get all the achievements and all the unlocks, and I'm like, alright, give me more. Give me more new stuff. I need more new stuff. The addition of the Arcana cards was really nice, though. That was like a nice, like, pretty big update with extra, like, an extra layer to the game. Because up until then, most updates have been like, you know, a new map, a new character, a new weapon, a new evolution. And that's great, but you can only use so many weapons at a time. You can only use one character at a time. You can only play one level at a time. But with the addition of Arcana cards, there's like a whole new addition, like a whole new layer to your build that pushes your character beyond what you could do before, and that's fun. It's power creep, I guess, but in a game like this, I don't think you should be too worried about power creep. Worst case scenario, you just add more stuff like more curse and more levels that are hard, and just more ways to scale up the enemies, and just... The point of this game, in my opinion at least, like, these types of games, it's not about, like, sure, it can be challenging, it can be difficult, but for me, the end goal is to just go crazy, you know, and just do wacky things, and just cover the screen in silly madness. And there's definitely room for an element of challenge and difficulty in there, and you can always also challenge yourself if that's your thing. But for me, the most fun part is just going crazy with like random absurd combos and seeing if you can like break the game, like either breaking the game with your own crazy builds, or breaking the game because there's so many enemies on the screen that you can only see enemies. Either you want to see like, either you want to drown in enemies, or you want to drown the enemies in weapons. One of the two. No in between. If there's nothing on the screen, then I'm not playing the game right. I'm just kidding. I'm rambling a lot. Thank you so much for watching, and hope to see you again on the next stream. And even if I don't, have a great day and have a great weekend, and I'm gonna peace out. All right, bye.